Hello yogis, welcome to a new yoga flow. I'm happy that you're here and great that you want to join me in our yoga flow. If you have two blocks or maybe similar objects, place them close by. We're going to start sitting cross-legged. If you want to, you can sit on a block or cushion to lift the hips a bit higher than the legs. Ready? Then inhale through your nose and a big exhale through your mouth. Try to let go of your day. One more inhale and exhale. If you want to close your eyes, root down your sitting bones into the earth. Create length in your spine. Reach up with the crown towards the sky and keep your shoulders relaxed. Use your yogi breath, so deep inhales and exhales all through your nose. And try to make your breath even, so each inhale is as long as your exhale. Use the space in your chest for your breath. And try to keep this breath your whole yoga flow. So deep, calm inhales and exhales all through your nose. On the inhale, we circle the hands up towards the sky. And exhale, bring your hands before your heart in prayer. Inhale and exhale, bow your head towards your heart, uniting body and mind here. So try to keep the focus here. Placing the right arm on the right leg and reach with your left arm up to the sky to create length. And with an exhale, you point your hand towards your right knee. Gently push into your right leg, so to open the right hip. One more breath. Inhale, come out of your pose, reach with your left arm behind you and lengthen through the fingertips. Now start to bring your arm towards the front and then towards the right and hook with your elbow your left arm in. One more breath. And let go of your arm, place the right hand on your leg and then inhale, big circle, and exhale, placing the left hand on your left leg. Reach with your right arm up, creating length, and then gently lean into your left leg to open the hip and feel the stretch on the right side of your body. Inhale, sitting upright. Extend the right arm behind you, lengthen through the fingertips. And then bring it towards the front, towards the left, and hook it with your elbow in. One more breath. Letting go of your left hand, place it on your left knee, right hand on your right knee. Interlace the fingers, inhale. Show your hand palms up towards the ceiling, creating length in your spine. Inhale. And exhale, place the hands in front of you. And then from here, bring the weight into your hands. Bring the big toes together and open the knees. Reach with your sitting bones towards your heels and start to walk your hands forward into a wide-legged child pose. Maybe place your forehead on the floor. If the floor is too far away, use a block to rest your head on. Come out of your pose, come on hands and knees in tabletop. When we are in tabletop, the wrists and shoulders are above each other, the knees and hips are above each other, hands shoulder distance and the knees are hip distance. Inhale, curl your tailbone up and look up. Exhale, round your spine, pull the belly button in and bring the tailbone in for a cat. So inhale, it's always a cow, and exhale, a big cat. Move on the rhythm of your breath, and if you want to add other movements, maybe with the neck or with the hips, or maybe you prefer to stay a bit longer in your cow or cat. Always adjust and personalize your, cat and cow. One more here. And then return towards your tabletop. Coming up on the hands and knees, coming up on our knees. And when our knees here are on the floor, start to bend the right knee and keep the knee above the ankle. Here the same, the knee and the hip are above each other. Here's the knee above the ankle. And keep the hips well open. So you gently press with your right hand into your right leg and turn your torso towards the front. Okay, now spread your arms, lengthen for the fingertips and look over your right hand. So it's a variation of a warrior two. Lengthen, feel the strength, keep the shoulders relaxed and also feel the opening by the hip. One more breath. And let go, we go to switch. So place the right knee on the floor, bend the left knee, and then watch your alignment. Knee is above ankle, and the knee is above the hip. Gently push into your left leg. Turn your hips parallel. So keep the left hip next to the right hip. Open the chest. Spread your arms and look over your left hand palm, over your left fingertips. Well, do you feel it? One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Come back on your knees and return on hands and knees. Slowly set yourself up for your downward facing dog. So spread your fingers, move the shoulders away from the ears. Activate your core, pulling the belly button in and the tailbone in. Start to curl the toes into the floor. Lift up, press back and up into a downward facing dog. And then keep the knees bent to lengthen the spine. Observe your breath and observe your pose. Spread the weight over the fingertips, the fingers and the hand palms. Make sure that the shoulders are away from your ears. One more breath here. Inhale for a high plank. Start to push the floor away. Push the heels back, reach with the crown forward. Now place the knees on the floor, squeeze the elbows in for a low plank. Broaden the collarbones, reach with the crown forward and squeeze the elbows in. Inhale for your cobra, try to bring the shoulders on your back, keep the legs active. And then exhale, return to a downward facing dog. Feet are hip width. If you want to move around a bit in your downward facing dog, maybe say yes or no. One more breath. Now start to bend the knees and take small steps towards the front of your mat. Lengthen the spine in a halfway lift, pushing the sitting bones back, reach with the crown forward. Little bend in the knees, bring the crown towards the floor. Inhale, bring the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, hands before heart. Inhale, circle the hands up towards the sky. Create length in your whole spine. And exhale, start to, take a bow. And an inhale for a flat back. Bring the shoulders on your back. Exhale for a high plank. Hold your plank. Now bring the weight a little bit forward. Maybe place the knees on the floor. Don't forget to squeeze the elbows in and reach with the crown forward. Inhale for cobra. Exhale for downward facing dog. One more breath. Reach up with your sitting bones. Now bend the knees in an inhale, step forward. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, crown to floor. Inhale, circle the hands up. Exhale, hands before heart. Ready for your first wave. Inhale, circle the hands up. Exhale, leading with the heart. Bring the crown towards the floor. Inhale for flat back. And exhale for your high plank. Shift to your low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Activate the legs. Keep the ribs and the belly button in. And try to bring your heart towards your thighs. Inhale, bring the right leg up and keep the hips even when you lift the right leg up and step into a low lunge. Keeping the knee above the ankle and square the hips. Lengthen the spine, reach with the crown forward. Place the left knee on the floor, keep the back toes into the floor, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring the belly towards the thigh. Bring the hands behind you like wings. Activate the legs and the core. Use the strength and inhale, rise up into high lunge. Keep the shoulders above the hips. Don't forget to push the left heel away. So stretch here, breathe, bend the front knee. And the energy is going up here. One more breath. Now, make your index fingers an arrow and point forward. Maybe a little bounce in the legs. And then step forward with your left knee up. Bring the hands before the heart. Lift the left knee a bit higher. And then cross your left ankle over your right thigh and sit down in your awkward chair. Don't forget to keep the foot flexed and the hips even. Lift the heart. One more breath. Coming out of the pose, lift the left knee, extend the left leg behind you, bring the hands before the heart, and find your warrior 3. Level the hips. One more breath. A Shiva squat, bending both knees. Reach with the crown forward. Place the left knee behind the right knee. And step back into low lunge. One more breath here. 3-legged dog. So bring the right leg up. Hips even. And bring the right leg towards the left. Come on the edges of the feet. Lift the hips up. One more breath. Place hands on the floor. place the right knee in the center of your mat. Now when your knee is in the center of your mat, then bring the right leg a little bit more towards the left. Place the left knee behind the right and open the ankles so there's enough space for your sitting bones. And then carefully see if it's okay to sit between your ankles, between your feet. Now the knees are above each other. Left knee is under, right knee is on top. If this is really inconvenient, then straighten the left leg. Okay, I'm going to turn around so it's easier for you to follow. So we are here. Inhale, circle the hands up. And with the exhale, press the left elbow into your right knee and place the hands in prayer. Inhale, exhale, press into your hands and turn towards the right. Observe the impact of the pose on your body, by the hips, the thighs, the chest, the shoulders, the spine. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale, turn towards the center. Placing the right foot in front of you. Step back in downward facing dog. Ready? Then inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg is up, hips even. Step into low lunge. So take care of your alignment. Feet are hip width. Knees above ankle. Placing the right knee on the floor. Back toes are into the floor. Reach with the arms up. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Bring the belly towards your thighs. Bring your hands behind you like wings. And then engage the core. Strengthen the legs and rise up into a high lunge. Shoulders above hips when you're here. And the hips are even, so the left hip is next to the right hip. Index fingers in arrow, maybe a little bounce in the legs. Step forward with the right knee up, bring the hands before the heart, lift it higher, and then cross over your left thigh, keeping the foot flexed and sit down. Lift the heart. Come out of your pose, take the right knee with you and extend the right leg behind you. And find your warrior 3. You can also use your blocks for your hands here. Keep the hips even so the right hip is next to the left hip. Keep both legs straight. Shiva squat, bending both knees, make yourself small. And step back into low lunge. Three-legged dog, left leg is up. Cross the left leg towards the right for your fallen triangle. Come on the edges of your feet, lift the hips up. Place both hands on the floor, place the left knee in the center. And then bring the left leg a little bit more towards the right. Bring the left knee behind the right. Open the ankles and then carefully sit between your heels, your feet. Okay, inhale to great length. Exhale, place the elbow on your left leg. Place your hands in prayer. Inhale. Exhale, gently press into your hands. And enjoy your spinal twist. One more breath, or maybe two if you like the pose. Stay as long as you want, so you can always stop the video. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, come out of your pose, placing the left foot in front of you, and then step into a downward facing dog. Inhale for high plank, exhale for low. Inhale for upward facing dog, open the chest. Exhale for downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, right leg is up. Exhale, step again in low lunge. Placing the knee on the floor, back toes into the floor, reach with your arms up. Exhale, belly towards thigh. Reach with your fingertips behind you, so keep it active. Activate the legs. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Observe your breath. How is your breath? Make your arrow. Keep the little bounce. Ready? Step forward, left knee up, hands before heart. Higher. Cross it over your right thigh. Sit down. Maybe a bit lower this time. Coming out of the pose, lift the left knee up, extend the left leg behind you. And well, I hope I have enough space for my warrior 3. Level the hips. Keep both legs straight. See if you can turn the left thigh in so the toes are pointing towards the floor. One more breath. And step back into a high lunge. Reaching up with your hands, your arms. Keep the shoulders relaxed, shoulders above hips. Inhale. Exhale, make your twist towards the right. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Reaching for your fingertips. Watch your knee. So point your knee and your toes straight forward. Now windmill your right arm forward, left arm back. Warrior 2 over the right side. Remember our first, variation of our Warrior 2 in the beginning of the class. So lengthen. Keep the hips parallel with the long side of your mat. One more breath. Straighten the front leg and maybe shorten the step just a little bit. Inhale, exhale, start to reach towards the front. And then place the right hand on the inside of the right leg. Open the left hip. Bring the left arm up in triangle pose. And don't lean with your hand on your leg. Use the strength in your core. Breathe. One more breath. Start to bend the front knee. Place your arm on your leg. Left arm alongside your ear. Keep distance between shoulders and ears, so don't hang in the shoulders. Turn your heart towards the sky. One more breath. Now from here, place the left hand on the floor. Place the left leg on the floor. And turn your left leg a little bit more towards the left. Bring the right leg up. I'm going to turn around, so bring the right leg up. Keep the foot flexed. Push your heel back, so your leg is very active. And then grab your ankle and open towards the side, so you feel a nice stretch on the front body. How is your breath? One more breath. Inhale. And then exhale, letting go of your leg. Place both hands on the floor and bring the right leg towards the right. Try to keep the heel and the knee in one line. Bring the left arm up and place the left shoulder on the floor. Your left ear. And bring the right hand on your lower back. And then press gently with your left shoulder into the floor and open your right shoulder towards the sky. One more breath. And exhale, place your right hand into the floor. Press back and up into a downward facing dog. Inhale for high plank. Exhale for low. Inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. Are you ready for the other side? Inhale, lift the left leg up, hips even, and step into a low lunge. One more breath here. Place the right knee on the floor. Circle the hands up. Reach up with your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Point your fingertips towards the back. Belly towards thigh. Engage the legs, engage the core, and inhale, rise up, high lunge. Energy is going up. Straighten the back leg. Make with your index fingers an arrow. Keep the little bounce. And step forward with the right knee up. Lift it higher and then cross it over your left thigh. And sit down. Lower. Keep the foot flexed. Coming out of the pose, lift the right knee, extend it behind you, and find your warrior 3. So, right hip is next to the left hip. Shoulders are on the back. One more breath. Step back into high lunge. Ready for your twist? Inhale to create length. Exhale to twist towards the left. So you make your twist towards the left. Watch your knee and your toes. Shoulders above hips. One more breath. Ready? Windmill your hands into a warrior 2, left side. So warrior 2, left side. One more breath. Straighten the front leg, shorten your step. Inhale to create length. Exhale to reach forward, placing the left hand on the inside of right leg. Open the right hip and turn the left hip in. Reach with your right arm up and find your triangle pose. Lengthen and open. And observe your triangle pose. One more breath. Start to bend the front knee. Place your arm on your leg, right arm alongside your ear. Open your heart. Don't lean too heavy on your leg, because the strength is coming from your legs and your core. One more breath. Place the right hand on the floor. Place the right leg on the floor, right knee. Turn your right leg a little bit more towards the right and extend the left leg behind you, or lift it up. Grab your foot or your ankle and open towards the side. Push the foot, the ankle, away in your hands. Be aware of the stretch at the front of your body. And then place both hands on the floor. And then place the left leg towards the left. So towards the left. Left hand stays on the floor. Bring the right arm up. And then bring the right shoulder on the floor, right ear. And you can place your left hand into your lower back, or maybe grabbing your thigh. And then open the chest. One more breath. And exhale, place the left hand on the floor and return to a downward facing dog. Inhale for high plank and exhale for low plank. Inhale for upward facing dog. Try to move the shoulders towards the back. And then exhale for downward facing dog. Bend the knees and an inhale, step towards the front. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, circle the hands up. Exhale, hands before heart. Our last wave, ready? Inhale, circle the hands up. Create length. Exhale, leading with the heart. Take a bow. And an inhale for a flat back. Exhale for a high plank. Lower to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up and step into a warrior one. So the feet are hip width in the warrior one. Turn your back foot out and then inhale, rise up. Make sure that the left hip is next to the right hip. And press the back foot, the back leg. Activate it and press your back foot into the earth. Keep the hips even, left hip is next to the right hip. Reach back, interlace the fingers and open the chest. Point with your hands towards the floor. Exhale, bring the right shoulder next to the right knee. And point your nose towards your right foot. Don't forget to take the hands with you. Clasp your hand palms together if possible. And watch your hips. Keep the hips even. Let go of your hands and place the right hand about 30 centimeters before you. Prepare yourself for your half moon. It's possible to place the right hand on the block or just on the floor and open the left hip. Keep the foot flexed and bring the left arm up. Start to open towards the left for your half moon. Or Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe. One more breath. And then place the feet next to each other and take a bow. Inhale, circle the hands up towards the sky. Exhale. Placing the feet, well, hip width or maybe a bit more than hip width. Spread your arms to a starfish. Lengthen, activate the legs. And we're going to, well, lean on the right foot and lift the left leg up. Maybe bring the right elbow and the left knee together and find your starfish again. Then place both feet on the floor and we're going to repeat it on the left side. So first, starfish, bringing the weight on the left foot. Lift the right leg up, find your starfish. Maybe you're fine here, or try to bring the elbow and the knee together and return towards your starfish. And then step the feet well back on the floor. Turn the toes out, heels in, yogi squats. Open your hips, your knees, your legs with your elbows. See if you can bring the tailbone in, lengthen the spine. Keep the chin in. And gently press with your elbows the hips open. Turning the toes forward, use the strength in your legs and inhale, come all the way up. Exhale. Place the feet together, inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, leaning with the heart, take a bow. Inhale for flat back. And exhale, high plank. Low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Observe your downward facing dog. Activate the legs. Reach up with your sitting bones. Press into hands. And then lift the left leg up and step into your warrior one, left side. Remember to keep the hips squared even. And remember to press down your back foot. Bend the front knee. And then reach back. Interlace the fingers and open the chest. And squeeze the shoulder blades together. Ready for humble warrior. The shoulders are next to the left knee. And you take the hands with you. Clasp the hand palms together. And watch the hips. So if you feel that the left hip moves forward, move the left hip back. Letting go of your bind, place the left hands on the floor or on a block and open the right hip and bring the right arm up. And open towards the right, keeping, your standing leg straight. And the foot flexed of the right leg. Place the feet together and take a bow. Inhale, circle the hands up. Exhale. Bring the left knee up. And then bring the ankle over the right thigh. Reach with your left arm up and grab your right upper arm. Open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Point the left knee down and keep the standing leg straight. So don't hang in your right hip. Let's go, and then we're going to change. Lift the right knee up. Cross it over your left thigh. Hold on to your ankle. Bring the right arm up. And see if you can grab the left upper arm. Open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Point the knee down. Don't hang in the left hip. So keep the standing leg straight and strong. Keep the ribs in, the belly button. One more breath. And let go. Come into your chair pose, maybe with the hands before heart. Bring the sitting bones back, start to bend the knees. Lift the heart and bring the weight into your sitting bones and heels. Bring the tailbone in, pull the belly button in. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, last vinyasa. High plank, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Placing the knees on the floor And we're going to use our blocks or maybe similar objects. And place them well close by your feet. Make sure that your blocks are on your mat so they don't slip away. First, it's a try out if the blocks are on the right distance. So try out, place the hands into the blocks, lift the hips up and open the chest and squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then gently sit down. So maybe you have to adjust the blocks for the right distance when you're ready. Inhale, press up, open, and exhale. Inhale, pushing the hips forward. Exhale. Inhale, open the chest towards the ceiling or towards the sky. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And exhale. Inhale, feel the stretch on the front body. And stay here maybe for 2 or 3 breaths. And the last one. And then gently bring the sitting bones towards your heels. And put your blocks away. Sit down on your buttocks. Balance on the buttocks for your half boat. Make sure that you have space behind you. Lift up the legs, keep the heels and the knees in one line and keep the back straight. Bring the hands alongside your legs. Inhale and then exhale, float above the floor, chin to chest. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, don't forget to keep the back straight. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, last one, exhale. Inhale, come out of your pose, return into your half boat. And place the feet on the floor. Extend the left leg, bring the right foot on the inside of the left leg. Create length, inhale, exhale, start to reach forward, maybe grabbing the toes or the trouser. Inhale to lengthen and exhale. One more, inhale to create length and exhale. So try to keep the chest open and keep the shoulders even. Keep the foot flexed, so if you can't reach your toes and maybe you're here, keep the foot flexed. Inhale, circle hands up. Exhale. Switch. Straighten the right, bring the left foot in. Sit on the front of your sitting bones. Inhale, create length in your spine. And with a long and tall spine, you start to reach forward. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to reach. One more. Inhale, lift your sternum. Exhale, reach. And use your breath. Your yogi breath. And the last one. Inhale, circle the hands up. Exhale. We're going to do a variation of an elephant trunk. Well, I'm going to turn around. And it's a bind also. So if you have not a lot of space in the shoulders, then maybe grab a strap or a towel or something else. Okay, we're going to lift the right leg up, and we see if we try to bring it high up on our shoulder. Then bring the right arm here on your lower back and find with your left hand your right hand. So you bind. You can point the toes, keep the back straight, lift the left leg up, point both toes, and then make a twist, open towards the left. Keep breathing here. Maybe lift the left leg a bit higher, if that's possible. Breathe one more, inhale and exhale. Letting go, we're going to do the other side. So lift the left leg up as high as possible, and then bring the arm, wrap it around your leg, and find with your hands here, bind the hands. Then lift the right leg up and point your toes forward, and then we're going to make the twist towards the right to open the chest. Keep the legs lifted, engage the core. And exhale, letting go. Cross your legs in cross-leg position. And we're going to close our practice. Maybe you think already. Okay, inhale, circle the hands up. Exhale, hands before heart. Inhale, and a big exhale. Bow your head towards your heart. And thank your body that makes this practice possible. Thank yourself for taking the time for your yoga practice, because it's very important. Well, and I want to thank you for being here. And of course, I hope to see you next time. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye-bye. Namaste. Thank you.